So in this episode we're talking about how you protect your work. Welcome to this channel about photography, helping photographers becoming better videographers and getting more professional also in business. And my name is Armando Ello, and well, today is a topic which is also discussed a lot, of course, on the internet, and this is my view on it. Particularly, I'm talking about the work itself, how you protect the work. So this is a subject that not a lot of people know a lot about, but I wanted to make it very, very simple, because it is very simple. We as photographers, or image makers, or video makers, or writers, or graphic artists, or painters, creators, the moment we press the button or write something, we are makers. Our work in Europe and in the Netherlands is protected. This is protected by a law, and the law is called copyright. So here in Europe, our work is automatically copyrighted, and this copyright is personal. Sometimes companies or people want to buy your rights to use your work, and that is possible, but they cannot buy your copyright, because that right belongs to you. You are the maker. This is the basis of everything. There's another right which you have to be where you have to think of, and that is portrait rights. So if you take portraits of someone, that person has also the right to use your work for his or her own purposes. And you have to know that as a maker. If you're taking a portrait and you want to use it for your own, you have to ask for permission on paper. It's also a new law, and this person can always get out of the project if he or she wants it. So this makes things maybe a little bit more difficult, but there are two parties in here. There's the one you took a portrait of, and you as a maker. And it's always a good thing to make this arrangement on paper. The negotiations with the ones which you are making a portrait of. So let's put this example aside for a little while, because you still have this copyright. What people can buy from you is the usability of your work. Let me say that again. What can people buy from you is the usability of your work. So what people can buy from you is the license of your work. They can use your work for promotions, for their website, for put it in on television, print it on a card, or print it out of their own printers, or put it in a newspaper. This is called a license. I wanted to make this very clear, because people cannot buy your copyright. Still, if people buy your painting, they're buying a license to use your painting to hang in their house or something. If you sell your master painting, for example, there's no second of it. That's why the price should be maybe higher, but most of the times we're talking about selling license, and this license, there is no price tag on it. This is also a misunderstood. Here in Europe and in the Netherlands, you can put your own price tags on every license which you are discussing with your client. So your client says, can I use it for the internet? You can say, well, you can use it for the internet for so many euros. but not on print and not on television, for example. So you set the boundaries to make it more clear to the client what he or she is buying. But often the client wants to use it for everything. But I see that there's also a disadvantage to that, because if a client wants to use it for everything, then most of the time you will see that they won't use it, they use it just for one channel. Except if you are very clear what you are communicating, what the client should do with your work. So then there's more purpose, in my opinion. And well, I sold in my career a few times a license for a few thousand euros. So it's still possible, because if you don't believe in license, you won't sell it. But if you believe that your imagery has value, and you should negotiate the usability of it, because if you don't, then you won't use it in the right way. So use it. And this is my advice. Go to dufo.nl. Dufo is Dutch Photography Confederation. There you can find the contracts in which the licenses are, where you can read more about copyright, and then you can download also the terms and conditions. You can also download over there. So, well, if you have any questions about copyrights or licensing or well, these subjects, please hit a comment below, and I will happily answer it for you, because I read every comment. Thank you for this time, and see you the next time. Ciao.